Hey, what's up? I am Gabriella Martay here at Helps Too.
And I'm Amber at Helps Too.
Welcome to our video, our channel, wherever you're watching this. We're glad to have you. So in our last video, we talked about major marketing wins to us with regard to Helps Too, the company. But then we were like, whoa, maybe we should talk about our own personal wins with marketing as creatives, like the personal stories, because Amber's an illustrator, I'm a musician, all of us creatives here at Helps Too, everyone who works at Helps Too has their own creative journey. It's super cool. It's fun to watch everyone grow in all of this and their marketing and reaching people. So yeah, do you want to start with yours or do you want me to start?
I can start.
Okay,
Yeah.
hit it.
Okay, so as an artist, I mentioned in our fails video that I have not always been the strongest in social media, but one way that I have found a lot of success is in in-person networking. And so as an artist, I've found a lot of clients or people who want to commission art from me just by being out in public when I'm painting or drawing or making something. And so through that, I used to do it every single day in this common area. And a lot of people would pass by and see what I was doing, kind of peek over my shoulder, they're curious because not a lot of people were out making art in public, And so people get curious and they start to ask questions and then all of a sudden, they want to buy my work. And so
That's awesome.
Just personal networking, also having, I have a friend that consistently buys art from me and she actually puts my name out there a lot. And so even just finding loyalty in customers and having those people that I call sneezers, someone who's gonna go and sneeze your name out all over the place.
She's my biggest sneezer, by the way.
I'll go tell everyone about Martay music, But yeah, just having those sneezers on your side through networking and through just consistently doing a good job for that customer or client, or that fan, whatever it is that you're doing, has really helped me as an artist to get my name out there. And succeed in selling art. So yeah, what about you?
Yeah, I think that's great. Just to go back to what you were saying before I even jump into my story, I think a lot of people think marketing and they only think the internet.
Yeah.
But marketing was a concept before the internet even came around. Like blimps in the sky,
Yep.
flyers on doors, people putting things on your windshield, and you're being mad because you didn't see it until you got in the car.
So
Now you
true.
gotta get out again. But I think, yeah, that's one of the biggest ways I think a lot of artists neglect themselves almost by thinking that it all has to happen online. The internet space is really competitive, which we talk about in our course and how to not only crush it in digital marketing in our Path to Influence course, but how to also crush it off the internet because it's super important. It's been super gracious to all of us here at Helps Too, doing things off the internet. So I just want to say that's super awesome. I have seen her art set up the gallery. It's phenomenal.
Well, thanks.
You're welcome. So yeah, and I mean, same for me. I'm a musician. I've gotten some of my most loyal fans from them seeing me at a show where they didn't even know they would see me. They came for someone else, or you know what I mean? And that actually leads into my story. My most successful win as a musician, a personal creative, would be, so I'm just gonna give you the story like I'd give a friend. I was in Costa Rica and my cousin hit me up and she goes, yo Martay, there's an LA battle of the bands. And I'm like, well, I'm not really even technically from LA, so I don't know if I can join. But I could join, so I joined. It was 1,000 competitors. And the prize was you got to open up for Snoop Dogg. So I was like, I probably, in my mind I was like, I probably won't win, but to please my cousin, I'll go for this. And so I remember I entered the competition and I told everybody online about it. So I actually tried, I'm like, I'm gonna try. I told all my followers. And at the time I think I had 2,000, 3,000 followers, not even a big following by any means. And so, yeah, I'm out here, I'm doing this, and then maybe it's 3, I say 3 and I put 2 up, 3 or 2 days left, and I'm at church, right, and this girl pulls me aside and she goes, you are dumb if you do not email everyone you know, text everyone you know to win this competition.
Wow.
Because I think it was the top 10 made it to perform at this festival, and depending on how many votes you got, you're closer to actually opening for Snoop. Well, everyone opened for Snoop Dogg and the Lost Lonely Boys and all these people that are super well known, especially in the LA area, This huge festival, 4,000 or 5,000 people, is wild. So it packed out, amazing. But anyway, she's like, you are literally number 11, 12. It was fluctuating so all the time.
Yeah.
She's like, you're dumb if you don't go crazy. And I went home and I thought about it and I'm like, I am not emailing everyone. Like, and I am not, well, I did send out a mass email to my newsletter, but I am not like personally Facebook messaging everyone because I just am lazy and I'm not doing that. But you know, it hit me. I was like, I should run an ad. So I ran a $90 ad to all of my followers and it blew up.
Wow.
And I went from number 12 to number 1 with a 1,000 vote gap. And these people were like, who is Martay? How does she have the power? Like people in the competition were like, where did she get this fuel and this ammunition from? I went from being like over here somewhere to being like, I'm winning by 1,000 votes. Can't touch me. So I think that was really powerful. And so I got to open for Snoop Dogg.
Did you meet him?
I didn't. Okay, and here's why. Everyone asked me this question. Snoop Dogg, which is, I feel like, I don't know him personally, but like this is a characteristic of him as an artist, was late. I'm not from LA. I'm from 8 hours north of LA. So we had come down, this was on a Sunday. So it was the Labor Day Music Festival, it was on a Sunday, I believe. And I had to teach at 7 a.m. the next day because I was working 2 jobs. Now helps too, my music is all I do. But at that time, I was working a teaching gig where I'm from on the central coast of California. So I actually performed, I was waiting to meet Snoop Dogg, but my mom was like, we can wait. She was with me, we're gonna drive together because we drove down there. And long story short, I was like, Mom, well, it's kind of late. Like, let's just go. Because I don't know when this cool dude is going to show up. So
That's fair.
I do kind of regret it. Yeah. But that 7 a.m. wake-up call the next day,
get you.
Yeah, it hit me. But I'm like, dang it, I could have had a picture with the good old Snoop Dogg. Like, I'm a Californian. Like, that's like street cred. But, you know, here we are.
Here we are.
So that's my win.
Yeah.
Your win's pretty cool too.
Wow.
I think you can learn a lot from these wins.
I mean, I didn't open for Snoop Dogg, but you know.
Yeah, it was cool. It was a cool experience. And I got to meet like Los Lonely Boys and like some of those people who my dad used to listen to back in the day. So I was like, all right, here we are, you know. So yeah, that's it for our wins, guys. Yeah. Please subscribe. And if you want to listen to our fails, there's a link in the bottom of this video, below this video. Go check him. I hesitate and kind of stutter in saying this because who wants you to know their fails? But go check them out. I think they'll be super helpful for you.
And hey, if you guys have any wins that you want to share with us, comment below. We want to know how you're winning on your marketing.
Yeah, and if you're not winning, comment below. We love you guys. See you in the next video.